putting on it.
The quality of paper has been diminishing over the years. I use the Bristol board. The paper quality has diminished, and the pen and ink is harder to use on it. Like the stuff the paper will fuzz, and stuff like that, and it's really hard. What was the where did you want me to go with that?
Well, what you were saying earlier was that sometimes you start making a drawing and the paper's not working out like you want it to, so you change what you draw and somehow you don't put as much detail in, or sometimes the story changes because you have to put that panel in because that panel's not working, and so materials can actually influence what you're working on more than you might expect.
Yeah, and sometimes if it's not going, the ink is not right, the paper is not right. Sometimes it's really hard.
Because you don't use brush pens, right? You use a nib.
I use a nib, yeah.
So there's lots of kind of scratching and digging in with that.
Yeah, and if the paper's not that good, I'm keeping my hand tight and I'm trying to get the line right on it because the paper's terrible or whatever, and that's where and sometimes the material isn't that detailed because I don't have the freedom to move around. It's like the paper's controlling me, making me draw a certain way. I recently came across an old tablet of the old paper before it went bad, and I found myself the nib was like skating off the paper because it was so smooth, and I was like I had to keep my hand still to draw it, anyway, and so I guess, take a long story short, I hate when the materials get so toxic. I'm a prisoner to the tools, and it's frustrating sometimes. It's kind of like an artist looking at a canvas and going, "This is all I've got."
But also drawing small in terms of the range is still isn't it? Because
What's that?
drawing small in terms of certain kind of visual understanding, because you don't do big artwork to do.
Yeah, and it's easier to draw small because my wrist being everything. When I have to draw bigger, like here, the whole shoulder, elbow is getting big, and that's not rough control. I'm used to keeping things maybe work.
So this right here is a very unnatural situation for you now.
Yeah, also because I'm not in my studio by myself. Well, there's a lot of people watching. So I'm not because I'm going, oh, they're going to laugh at that.
No one else can tell.
Sure they can. I can chuckle.
You can't really talk about it.
What's that? Yeah, I can't. What's the next question?
So if you work in the studio, you get used to this kind of thing, and you just go into this sketch and draw and everything. Yeah. So maybe we should have some questions from the audience. Because I can keep talking, I've got a lot of stuff in my head going around the moment, but we only have a little bit in. So do we have a question or something? We'll take a couple of questions one time again. One, two. Okay, 3,
Fans were complaining and they always thought that she was going to get skinny again. And I wondered, why did you make her put on weight even all those years back? And how did you respond to fans who always thought that she was going to end up being skinny and small and cute again, as opposed to being large and cute?
Right. I just said, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, seriously, I didn't listen because it was an insane thing. I just go, she's heavy, you know, she's the only comic book character that's heavy. She still is. I mean, there's some here and then, but why is Maggie still the only fat person in comics? I mean, you know, it just boggles my mind. If that answered your question.
Okay, where else? Okay, at the front here.
Do you still go to rock concerts? What kind of music do you listen to when you...
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, are you still going to rock concerts, or are you too old? Or what kind of music are you listening to when you draw anyway?
I only can listen to music when I'm drawing, when I'm not writing. You know, if I'm writing, everything has to be turned on. When I'm inking, at the end of it, when I'm inking, I get to throw on music. But like I said, I'm old. So a lot of it, there's very little new bands that come into my life. Like once every 5 years, I'll go, oh, I like this band, and then, but I'll only like that band, and they'll go, oh, you like this band? Do you like this other band? I'll go, no, this is I like it. So, you know, I've kind of lost that drive that I used to have, that youthful, like, going to the record store and finding that gem, you know, and this looks cool, oh man, look at that cover, oh man, I gotta know what this sounds like. I just, I don't have that anymore. I mean, maybe I should. Do I go to rock concerts anymore? Not that much, really. I went to go see some band, old friends from my hometown of Oxnard, because they were playing in the town I live in now, so I didn't have to drive far. You know, that kind of thing. You know, but I remember watching the band, and I was excited because I don't get to see live music that often. I remember I was going, this is cool, because they were just playing 4-chord punk, and they were just having the best time on stage. And I was just like, God, I remember that this was so much fun just to play. Oh man, it's so awesome. And then I was talking to my younger brother who's been in bands, and he was talking, and I was just going, I gotta get something started. I gotta get, you know, friends together. And he goes, yeah, but you gotta remember something, man, because old people don't like to practice. And I go, what are you talking about? This is great. He goes, I've been in 3 bands in the last 3 months, and I quit because they wanted to practice all the time. And I just went, and I go, that's right, because the few times I have tried to get music together with a friend, say, you know, like, hey, let's get something started. We'd have 2 practices, and they're like, oh, I gotta go pick up my daughter, you know. And, oh, this weekend I'm taking the family to whatever. But anyway, so it's hard for me. What do I listen to? It lasts for years. The past couple of years, it took me a long time, but I got into Big Star. Does anyone know who those guys are? big star was Alex Chilton, After the Box Tops, and anyway, and they're one of those bands that artists love them, but no one else knew who they were. I also came across a band that I really liked, and they just came out of caught me by surprise. Was a band I think they're a New York band called Clap Your Hands, Say Yeah, and I really got into them, and that was the one that people kept going, oh, you like them? Then you should like this band. And I was like, I don't have time for that. Anyway, and so and then once in a while I'll go like, oh, I never gave this band a try. Like back in punk days, I only heard of one Saints song, the Saints, from Australia. Stuff like that. So every once in a while, but it's rare. I hate to say it. The music thing isn't so there. I'm listening to a lot of old Mata Hoople records that I liked when I was 14, stuff like that. So, anyway, next question.
Who's got mic? Who's got mic? Who's got mic?
Working in black and white, do you feel conscious at all of representing race? And do you think that there's a problem in how race is represented generally in black and white mediums?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the whole race thing, is has been a problem since I was 2. Doing it in the comic would just seem like the right thing to do. I remember when I created Maggie, her name was Maggie Chase, and it never occurred to me, why am I drawing a white character if I'm Latino? And then one day, even Gilbert, we just both went, why aren't our characters Hispanic? Why don't we draw about what we know? And stuff like that. And then luckily we thought about that before the comic started. So, but yeah, at the time didn't see any of that, any Latino stuff, and Southern California was all Malibu and the beach to most people in the world. So we just felt our duty, let's show them what our life is like, and and people, it was a good response and stuff like that. If I think there's a problem, I think I still think there's not enough ethnic comics out there with ethnic characters and stuff like that. But in this black and white comic world, it's pretty much the artist is doing what they want to do, and they're doing what they know. Most cartoonists in the United States, alternate cartoonists, are white, so they're writing about white people. It frustrates me sometimes, like, well, why don't you guys just stick a black character in there? Or it's easy, just make this character a different color. And you don't have to change their personality, because the color takes care of it. They know, what it is. And so that's a little frustrating, but you can't tell them you should do comics about, you should put these different color characters in there, because these are people with their own agenda, But I just wish there was more. So, yes.
Okay, next.
You have one?
Okay.
Yeah, I have one.
Microphone.
Just a quick one. You mentioned Robert Crumb. Do you think is he quite a big inspiration for you?
Crumb? Oh, big, super big. I'm not going to argue with anybody who thinks he's vile. I'm not going to say, well, you're wrong, because he has pushed the envelope more than any cartoonist ever. And I have to admit, if someone hates his guts for that, I'm gonna change their mind because they're right. But no, as far as Crumb is the only artist I can think of that draws his approach to comics early on in his early Zap period. He's the only cartoonist I know that drew the same approach as when I was 5 years old drawing comics. It's just a stream of consciousness. I'm just going to do a story about this goofy guy walking down the street and he falls down on his face and that's the end. And it's just so, there's something just so pure comics about that for me. And then the next story will be about kids hanging out and nothing happens because they're just kids hanging out, playing. And they're just so perfect, and he just knew he knows, I'm going to do a story about this, and nothing, he'll do it. He has a whole page of Mr. Natural doing the dishes, and that's the end, that's the story, and it's just amazing. And like I was saying earlier, it's just Crumb. I'm reading his comics and I'm going with it. I'm just going. Another comic I will see with an artist who's like more technique, dazzling with the brush and stuff like that. I'll look at it and I'll look at the technique, but I'm not moving with it. Maybe I'm not moving. Some artists with a super technique will move the comic, but not like someone like Crumb. Just pure comics. Bam, I'm there.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Good morning. Oh, well, you find out.
I really love the friendship between Maggie and Hopi, and I was wondering if when you were growing up, did you hang out much with girls as friends, and did you have like two female friends that maybe had an on-off kind of romantic relationship? And did you, because it reads really realistic.
Yeah. No, I was all my childhood I was scared. I mean, yes, I had friends in school that were girls. I remember even playing hopscotch with the girls. At recess. But you asked me like, why are you hanging out with her? I'm not hanging out with her. It was a whole kid thing. But it wasn't. And then through high school, couldn't talk to girls. Oh man, I was just like scared to death. And it wasn't until punk days after I got out of high school that I started meeting punk girls, and I just loved the spunk. I just loved the whole thing about punk girls. The whole thing I put into Maggie and Hopi. I don't give a shit what you think. I'm just being me. And I just really liked that. That's why I put it in the comic. And I became friends with a lot of punk girls and women after that time. And I almost wanted to hang out more with them when we were doing punk stuff. I liked hanging. I just liked the whole sense of humor, the whole thing. And that's when I did start to see women having relationships with other women. And at first, I put it in the comic because it was, when the comic started, it was such a free fall. Anything went. Like, hey, I could put stuff in here, and they've never done this in comics, And that was one of the things I thought, hey, I'll make Maggie and Hopi brothers. Hey, that'll be cool. But they're also best friends, and stuff like that. And so at first it was just a thing to say, ha ha ha, you Marvel DC fanboys, look what I'm doing, But like I was saying earlier, if I put that stuff in, I knew I had to back it up. So, I could put as many Latinos as I wanted to because I am one. first-hand experience. When I started dealing with women more, I had to think about it more. I had to observe more, and I don't mean like, voyeuristic, kind of like spying on girls talking in the next room. No, it was just observing my friends and stuff like that, and also just taking a chance of like, well, I'm drawing this character. This character's human. She just happens to be a woman, stuff like that. So, but I do admit I had to I had to be more careful with, say, a lesbian character because I'm not, So, but I tried my best not to have too much freedom with it, like I'm just going to do this about that because if they don't like it, too bad. This is my comic. No, because I did have that responsibility.
Okay, come back here now. We need to.
We're done.
Yeah, I think so.
Did I draw? Okay.